Boom! Alright, Bourbon Quest. It's your host, Bourbon Steve. Welcome. Hope y'all enjoyed Tuesday, which was National Bourbon Day. So I hope you got to enjoy National Bourbon Day. That's our day. And anyway, so as I mentioned on that video, I was trying to think of some new ideas to come up with. And so I wanted to do bottled and bond. So I picked out 3 bottled and bonds. It's going to be Benchmark bonded, and then this is the Chattanooga. This is spring of 2017 that came out last year. They're bottled and bond. And then of course JW Dant bottled and bond. So that was the 3 I had picked up, but then lo and behold, before I shot this video on Wednesday night, went to the store this morning and was looking for this one. So I got the new Chattanooga bottled and bond, spring of 2018, that just came out. So so prior to starting the video, I'd already fresh cracked the Chattanooga bottled and bond, and of course did the infinity pour. Just didn't do it on camera. So we've got the latest Chattanooga bottled and bond, JW Dant, last year's bottled and bond, which is spring of 2017, and then the Benchmark bonded. So if you haven't done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. We're on our way to 500 subscribers, so let's get there. And then do yourself a favor and ring that bell for notifications. That way you don't miss a damn thing here on Bourbon Quest. Feel free to leave a comment, especially if you've had all or any of these, and feel free to leave a comment. But one thing is, it's so freaking hot. Stay hydrated, my friends. Oh yeah. Oh, that water's good on hot days. So I got a Jim Beam shirt on. It says made in Kentucky, enjoyed in Tennessee. Hell yeah. Alright, so don't pay attention to what glass is behind or near which bottle, because they've been mixed up using a very highly sophisticated, dangerous, proprietary method approved by NASA. That's a bunch of bullshit, but anyways, I like saying that. Anyways, bottom line is, I don't know which is in which glass, so they've all been mixed up, and we're going to start off and let's go through them. Here we go. Alright, so we'll start with whiskey number 1. Just sweet caramel, vanilla, cherry, a little bit of orange, cherry, vanilla, caramel. Alright, cheers, Bourbon Quest. Oh yeah. Very sweet, very fruit forward. I get that cherry, that orange, and then vanilla, caramel. Very well balanced. Easy sipper. Of course, all these are 100 proof, but I mean, you still get a little bit of that Kentucky hug, or maybe Tennessee hug, depending on if it's Chattanooga or not, but that's good. Alright, we are doing these blinds, so we'll rank them. That one's really good. Alright, let's go to number 2. A little bit more, I mean, still sweet, but a little bit more oakiness on that. A little bit more mint, maybe a touch of rye spice in that. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. That's very good. It's again sweet, again mint, cherry, vanilla, caramel. Comes off a little bit more complex on that one than the first one. Alright, let's go to number 3. I'm going to try to make this quick. It's been a long day, so. Even more oak on this. Barrel char, vanilla, caramel, rye spice. It's off a little bit more spicier than sweet on this one than the other two. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. That's very good. Now I get orange, vanilla, caramel, mint, rye spice, that barrel char and oak. I think that's even better than the last one. All right, we got one more, and then we'll probably run it back just to make sure. Hey, all right, we're back. Sorry about that. Memory card got full, so I had to delete a few things. But no, this the benchmark. I don't know where I got cut off, but the benchmark. Well, I don't know if this is benchmark. I apologize, because these are. I told you not to pay attention to what glass is behind what bottle, and what did I do? Thought this was benchmark, and I had no idea. I just said that because it was near the glass, and these have been mixed up, so I have no idea. But no, it comes off very, very fruit forward. Like, yeah, it's like cherry, vanilla, blackberry. That's probably my least favorite. So let's go back and try the other. That's my least favorite. This so far is my favorite. Yeah, man, you get that oakiness, that barrel char, cherry, fruit, vanilla, caramel, mint. Yeah, I think that's still gonna be my favorite. But let's stay hydrated and check it out. So the initial was, this was my second favorite. Yeah, the third one was still better than that one. All right, let's go for this one. Yeah, so I'm still, I ran them back. I'm gonna go first, second, third, last. All right, so let's reveal in this bottled and bond blind. All these are really good though. Yeah, maybe the fourth one not so much, but let's, but they were all good and enjoyable and on different routes. So let's go. Fourth place, third, second, first. All right, so last place is C, which is last year's Chattanooga Bottled and Bond. And then third place goes to JW Dant. So now it's between the latest release of Chattanooga Bottled and Bond and Benchmark Bonded. So third place is yeah, or second place is Chattanooga, the latest release, and then first place goes to none other than Benchmark. How about that? That's surprising. I thought it would be either one of the Chattanoogas or JW Dant. I really didn't think it'd be the Benchmark Bonded, to be honest with you. But no, you got, I think people, and they're great budget bourbons, the Benchmark. Now the series, you used to just have the Benchmark number 8, which I did on the last video, which I think is still freaking great for $20 or less. And then I guess it's been a year and a half ago that they released a new series from Benchmark, which you had the Bonded, which obviously just won out in this blind tasting. Of course, Buffalo Trace. They get so much stuff right. But the Bonded, you got Top Floor, Foolproof, the regular Benchmark number 8. Now the two that I was not crazy about was their single barrel and small batch. I would not, I mean, I don't think that they were bad, but when I was just comparing them, out of, I guess, with the 5 releases and then your standard benchmark, you know, I would eliminate the small batch and the single barrel, and then I'm still holding on to your regular benchmark, top floor, foolproof, and then the bonded. Which, so now we know this one finished last. This was last year's release from Chattanooga. But I'm telling you, and these, well, I'm not sure because it's been over a year since I bought this one, what the price point is on this. I'm assuming it's the same because I just picked this up today, the second place one, their latest release, which was spring of 2018, their bottled and bond. And they do, well, let's look at it. Let's compare these two. So this is spring of 2017, this is spring of 2018, and then, I mean, they're fairly transparent, and by that I mean, like this list, alright, the last place one, 2017 spring, is B001 17%, B004 17%, B005 33%, and then SB 055 33%. While they're, I think Tim and all the great people at Chattanooga Whiskey are trying to be transparent in giving you the 4 different blends that they've got there as far as the percentages. I had no idea what B001 or B005 or B004 means. But then same thing with their latest version. It's like SB091 36.5%, S800 or SB055 36.5%, R1 8016 9%, and B005 18%. So that's the one that is common, the B005. Again, you know, they're giving you the percentages, but I have no idea what those. Let me know, Tim. We'll be hooking up again soon. Let me know what those mean, because I have no idea. But yeah, so that's last year's BI. It's still good. I mean, yeah, you got that malt and hickory. It's still good. Now, like I said, I don't remember because it's been like a year and a half since I bought that one. I'm assuming it's at the same price point as the one I picked up today, which was for $50. $50 for the latest Chattanooga one. But then you think, and so I'm assuming that one was 50 as well. But this JW Dant is like 14-15 bucks, and it's delicious. Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that's the JW Dant, which does not get any love, any praise whatsoever that I've seen. It's probably one of the best values in bourbon because it's bottled and bond. It's 100 proof. It's delicious. It's super cheap. Granted, the bottle's nothing, but the whiskey inside's freaking fantastic, yo. Alright, so now, I mean, so go pick you up a JW Dant. This has been out for a year and a half, so it's probably not available. So even if it was, I'd probably pass on it because their latest release, which I picked up today, is better. And then yeah, that's quite good. Cherry, orange, vanilla, caramel. But then also, if you get the freaking Benchmark bond, it's, I don't know, $20, $22. Again, a great value. I mean, if you think about it, your best values are the Benchmark and the JW Dant, because these are, while I think still, they're still somewhat of a craft, although they're going national. They're currently in 14 states. I mean, I don't have any problem at all paying $50 for these two, but when you consider in this blind tasting that this is 15, this is like 22 or less, those are your better values, the JW Dant and Benchmark. But I would say, I mean, I wouldn't, if it's still available, I'd probably pass on the 2017, but I'd go ahead, I'd pay again $50 for the Chattanooga Bottled and Bond. That is so good. And we're talking $22 or less. I mean, but Buffalo Trace, no, they do two things extremely well. Number one, and most importantly, is they make great whiskey. And that's what I say is, like, when people say, you got any Buffalo Trace? And I know what they're talking about. Or you got blends, or you got Colonel Taylor. No, no, no. But if you gotta have something for Buffalo Trace, pick you up a Benchmark. I would even, well, I probably shouldn't say this because I don't think I've reviewed it yet or gone in depth with it yet. But an old Charter is also Buffalo Trace. And then, but there's a couple things going on. Number one, people want what they can't have, and everything from Buffalo Trace is allocated except for pretty much Benchmark and Old Charter. But then they don't want those. And granted, I need to do a video soon on Old Charter, and I will, because I got a bottle over there. But even the Benchmark is, you know, it's a fantastic bourbon, bro. And it's cheap, it's affordable. Now granted, I mean, they're ramping up their warehouses, they're distilling, blah, blah, blah. So more of those allocated bottles, hopefully in the next year or two, should become more available, whether it be Eagle Rare, Colonel Taylor Small Batch. Of course, you're still going to have your highly allocated stuff. Probably, I could see those becoming more and more available, but your Wellers are probably going to still be a little bit allocated, at least in the next couple of years. Obviously your B-Tag, blah, 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 Pappy. But, yeah, don't sleep on Benchmark. They got some really, especially their new releases, like I said, the Bonded, the Top Floor, the Foolproof. I mean, whatever, they're good. Alright, so we finished that. What did we? We'll finish that. And we'll finish the last one. And then we'll step out to the garage to finish the last one. Alright, that's a wrap, Bourbon Quest. Thanks for tuning in. Go pick you up some Bottled and Bond. Get you a JW Dant. Get you this. The Chattanooga Bottled and Bond latest release. I literally picked it up this morning. And then, if it's available in your area, which I don't know. But yeah, pick up the Benchmark Bonded. It's really good. Alright. Stay hydrated, my friends, on these hot summer days. That's a wrap, yo. Made in Kentucky, but enjoyed in Tennessee. Ha ha! Hey, one last thing. As always, my wish for you is that all your bourbon quest dreams come true. Ha ha! That's a wrap, yo. I love this Chattanooga whiskey trucker hat. And I love Chattanooga whiskey. Let's see if we can get the hat in there. Ah, there we go. That's a wrap, yo. Thanks, Tim.